Hello everyone, welcome back to Lab4crypto. I know the current state of the crypto market is boring and a lot of people are losing their interest. But what if I tell you that actually this period is one of the best for newcomers and experienced investors to make a plan for the upcoming bull run? In this video, I will show you where I believe we are in this bull cycle, and also in the end, I will show you the most important thing that someone that is planning to join the market or someone that is already in the market should know. Because from this video, if you don't want to watch it all, just go in the end and see what I'm going to show you as is the single thing that someone that is in the crypto market should know by far. Let's dive into the graphs and explain what I mean. As I said, the crypto market is in a boring state, and that is obvious if we check the total crypto market trading volume, which is in a downtrend since March 18th, and also if we check Google Trends for the word Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you will see that we are also in a downtrend from the 100, which was the peak in March 5th, or also in February 28th. We are now at 26. So it's almost a 75% drop in interest. But let's find out in which state we are in the crypto market and how we can take advantage of this stage. This graph shows the ROI of Bitcoin after halving to the next peak. The reason that I'm using this graph is because recently we had the Bitcoin halving, which was in the 20th of April 2024. So now we are just 25 days in the new cycle if we calculate the cycle from each halving. Now, what we can observe from this graph is that Bitcoin first cycle was the one that only lasted 372 days, and the last two ones were between 526 days and 546. So that makes sense because the first cycle Bitcoin market cap was low, it was something new, and it was much easier to make gains of that is 100x, for example, which was huge. And the graph, when says the ROI on the x-axis, when it's equal to 1, means that if you bought Bitcoin and its price was $1,000 and the price of Bitcoin is still $1,000, your ROI is 1. And if the price of Bitcoin is going higher than the $1,000 that you bought it, it will become positive. And if it goes below 1, it will be negative. You will see if we check the first couple of days, not couple, let's check the first 50 days from the halving, you will see that the cycle that mimics the current performance of Bitcoin is the 2016. Bitcoin, after the halving, it went a bit up, so the ROI was above 1. And then after 22 days, we had a drop and the ROI of Bitcoin went to not the negative, to the values below 1. But in this cycle, which do not forget, it was the only cycle that Bitcoin surpassed its all-time high before the halving, we have a retrace and Bitcoin ROI is below 1. And of course, no one knows, it can go to a lower value and then go sideways like the cycle of 2016. The other two cycles, the price of Bitcoin never went below the value of 1. So if someone bought it exactly on the day of the halving, the price of Bitcoin never returned to this value. That's why you see the values to be above 1 for all the cycle duration, which was 372 days here, and here was 546. Therefore, to have this sideways action for Bitcoin is something that we saw before, so you don't need to freak out. As a lot of people are saying, okay, Bitcoin, because it surpassed its all-time high before the halving, this cycle will be completely different and maybe it will go down to 30K. I also heard values of 15, 16K, which I think in my mind, there is no chance that Bitcoin will go there. But of course, no one can be 100% sure for anything in this life. But in my opinion, that is not going to happen. If we check now something really, really important, which it was the message that I wanted to give you today, is that do not fear that you are when you are going to enter or exit the crypto market as a newcomer or as an experienced investor or someone that already has a position, and because the market is going sideways, do not fear that you are going to miss or you already lost the gains that the crypto market has to offer. And the reason for that, if you notice these graphs, you will see the most gains for Bitcoin are happening in a 3-month range. So Bitcoin tends to go sideways and then immediately after, let's say, not after, in a period of 3 months, you have most of your gains. And let's take some examples. Let's take the last cycle and I will go back. So this is the cycle of 2020. The halving occurred, the Bitcoin was hovering between this price, and then let's say this was the day 161, and the peak of Bitcoin occurred in 307th day. So let's say 3 to 4 months later. And then it had a drawdown, which because it was a double peak this cycle. But the message that I wanted to tell you is that the market and the Bitcoin market can be boring, but the gains are occurred in a period of 3 to 4 months. And if we check the cycle of 2016, the same is here. Bitcoin is going sideways, and then from, let's say, the day 300 to day 500, or even if you go a little bit further to get the 3 to 4 month range that I'm telling you, which the ROI here was just 3.46, for example, and then it went to 30, which it's huge. That happened again in 3 to 4 month duration period. So when you lose your hope and you're thinking, okay, the market is going to go down or the market is too boring, so for me it's better to exit the market because it's not going to do anything. That is where a lot of newcomers and also people that are coming from the traditional finance are missing on Bitcoin. Bitcoin gains are usually coming in a period of 3 to 4 months. And the same thing you will see it also in the cycle of 2012. Again, sideways, bump, sideways, and then again an increase. So if you just going to exit the market because you think it's boring, that is not a good strategy according to the data that we have until now on Bitcoin. So that sideways action for me actually is the best time for you to make a plan. Start to decide when you are going to enter the market, if it's going to be in the summer lows that usually we get, and therefore try to enter the market before this 3 to 4 month time frame, as we said, is already in. Because usually people are coming to the market after Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, or if Bitcoin goes above 100K, for example, people are going to coming to the market expecting Bitcoin to go to 500K or 300K. And usually that is when the newcomers are entering the market. People that they manage to enter in these boring periods are starting to get some profits because it makes sense, because you were entered the market because you made some smart decisions. And when the bull cycle comes and the market top comes, you are going to exit the market. And the way to do that is using all this data to help you make these informed decisions. In our platform, we have thousands of charts with explanations on each model and how it can help you. And also through our Telegram Premium channel, you can ask questions to also experienced investors and also come in touch with us. And we are always willing to help you understand the market better and make these informed decisions that usually people are missing, and are missing all these gains of Bitcoin and of course altcoins. Because do not forget, when Bitcoin is doing these runs, altcoins are coming behind it. If we go, for example, to Ethereum, you'll see that usually Bitcoin goes to its all-time high, and then altcoins like Ethereum is moving to its all-time high with some lag, so with some delay. Therefore, making these decisions, these time-sensitive decisions, is crucial for you to not miss these exponential gains that Bitcoin gives. And I hope I gave this message to all people in the crypto industry, which sometimes they miss this and they are so focused on these day-to-day price movements of Bitcoin, which if you look at it is like this 5-10% difference in the sideways region in ups and downs, but they don't focus on the next step, which is this exponential increase. So timing is crucial. I hope you like this video. I tried to keep it short. And if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment, as that helps the YouTube algorithm show our content to more people and help more people make these informed decisions. Until next time, bye bye.